Hey guys, and welcome to what is the end of our first season and maybe, hopefully not, last season with Cardiff City. Last time we were here, you guys saw us. We had a good game against Leicester. We played really well. Then we had a disappointing game against Huddersfield. After that, we played Watford and we won 1-0. This was really lucky. We scored one goal from Harry Arter. Arter has scored us some very important goals this season. I really hope we can bring him in. He's going to cost an awful lot of money. But, I mean, I don't think Bournemouth are going to sell him. But I really like this type of player. I wish we could bring him in. I mean, if we could bring him back on loan, I'd be very happy with that as well. Just make him part of the furniture. That would be lovely. But, yeah, we got that one goal and we just hanged on until the end. Literally, like, we just holding on until the very end. We did it. We beat Watford, got those 3 vital points. After that, we played Chelsea, and we lost 2-1. Pedro scored, Delete scored, Emerson got an own goal. We were pretty lucky for that own goal as well. Giovanni Dos Santos got injured slightly, so that was a shame. And Jimmy Cabot's actually slightly injured, I think, just now. Like, literally yesterday from training. So that's not good. But yeah, we lost against Chelsea. Kind of was expected. I was hoping we could just try and grab an equaliser to again, every point counts. And it's really annoying because a lot of the teams around us, the relegation candidates, have been winning points from the big teams these last couple of weeks. So I've been getting frustrated by that. When we beat Watford, I was like, there we go. And then the other teams all did well against the big teams, like beating Liverpool, drawing with Arsenal. I was like, oh, great, great. That just kind of sullies what my efforts were done. But today we have an epic ending to this saga. Crystal Palace and Fulham. Now, if that game ends up being a decider for relegation, I don't think my heart will be able to take it. But hopefully it won't have to be. Hopefully we'll survive. As we can see from the table right now, this is what it looks like. Brighton, they didn't get a single point since we last talked about them. Still on 22 points. That is a crazy low amount of points. Wow. They were really bad. So they're already relegated. Everton continuing their struggles, not able to get many points. We are currently 4 points ahead of them, and we are 2 points ahead of Leicester. Fulham have already played their game, but they are 1 point behind us. And we're actually 2 points behind West Ham. West Ham could still get relegated. That's kind of funny to me, because they seem to be safe. They were like 35 points when we were all on 28. They've had 1 point since then. I guess they felt they had nothing to fight for. They felt they were safe, but we all did. Now, luckily, that Chelsea game ended quite well as not much of a goal difference there. So our goal difference is still pretty good compared to the others. So I'm hoping that will keep our heads above water. So I'm feeling quietly confident just because the performances we've given in the last few months have been pretty decent, I think. And because of our goal difference, I'm feeling quietly confident, but anything could happen, folks. Anything could happen. Goal scored and goal conceded, I don't think we should get relegated based upon these. Average attendance, 11th highest. I'm feeling pretty good. Crystal Palace, obviously an overview of them. Roy Hodgson is still the manager. They're 14th at the moment. Sakho is their key player. Gary Cahill is their vice-captain. Scott Dan is the captain. You know, they've had a good season so far. They're secure, they're happy. Hopefully they have nothing to play for, so we can take advantage. Leicester is playing Bournemouth, so we need to keep an eye on that. Everton later on are playing Liverpool, so that's good. They should lose to Liverpool. Liverpool are first in the league. So if they lose that, that will mean that we just have to beat Fulham at the end of the season. Yes. And we should be fine. Okay then. So that Fulham game is really big. I really hope we can just win this one and not have to wait for that one. But let's see. Jimmy Cabot is out right now. They've lost a few players, though. Luka Milivojevic. I can't pronounce his name, but he's out. I like him. I think he's a decent player. So maybe that could be good for us. For today's game, then, we're going to keep to what we know. You know, Dos Santos up here, Bobby Reed Murphy, the usual boys. They're all going to play. And we've got to take off Jimmy Cabot, so we'll bring on Kenneth Zohore. And, yeah, there we go. Simple. Done. We'll change that, obviously, from the previous game against Chelsea. Crystal Palace, don't you dare stand in our way. We're playing at home again, and we played really well at home against Leicester. So hopefully that's a sign the crowd here, the fans, are what bring it out. You know, with the 11th highest average attendance, there's a lot of fans here. and they want to see their team finally stay in the Premier League. If we stay up, I'm going to give credit to Dos Santos. I'm going to give it to him. A little Mexican hero. The hero that Cardiff needed. Who would have thought it was Dos Santos? Now, if that happens in real life, if he goes to Cardiff in real life in January, I will just... my mind will be blown. Some good players there. Obviously, Ayew up front there is a Chelsea man. He's on loan. Sorry, Swansea man. Why did I say Chelsea? He's a Swansea man. He's on loan from Swansea. So, technically, he probably wants to see us go down. But then again, maybe he doesn't have much loyalty to Swansea. I'm not really sure. You know, he did go out on loan and stuff. It does seem like he doesn't really care that much about Swansea. He just wants to leave. But, you know, it's understandable. We've gone down to the Championship. It's hard. It's hard to make an opinion about that. Let's do it for the fans. Because there's so many choices. Yeah, survival. We can ensure survival with a win here. Ooh, yes. There we go. Look at that. Gunnarsson understands. Cunningham understands. Connolly understands. Yeah, Connolly, of course. He's been here for a while as well. Him and Gunnarsson really understand. I know that. Let's go. Look at this. I like the stadium. Come on. I've actually been to the stadium in real life. Actually, wait, no, I haven't. I've been to the Millennium Stadium. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been to the Millennium... not the Millennium Stadium. Is it the Millennium Stadium? The Cardiff Stadium? Is it the Millennium Stadium? The one they use for international games? I can't remember. But I think I've been to the International Wales Stadium, not the actual Cardiff City Stadium. I don't think... Cardiff City have their own stadium. They don't play in the actual, like, national team stadium. But yeah, I've been to that one. But yeah. Patterson gets the ball to Arta. Arta, the Gunnarsson, gets it over to Giovanni Dos Santos. And he strikes and misses. Okay, but good start. Good start. This is what we want to be seeing. Good possession. Good shots. Good playmaking. This is what we saw against Leicester. Please don't make me go to game. Please don't make me go to the last game. Please. I want to see us build Cardiff. I want to see us rebuild the team and stuff. I don't want to have... I don't want to have to go to the final match and then get relegated. But Bournemouth are destroying Leicester 2-0. Excellent. Well, maybe we don't have to even beat Crystal Palace. We just got to beat Fulham, maybe. Okay, Reed fires a ball in, and he gets it to Gunnarsson, and Gunnarsson scores. Gunnarsson, the hero of Cardiff, as he should be. Look at that. Throws his arms up, and the fans know what's up. Look, why were all the Crystal Palace defenders? They were all up here. Wow, shocking position in there. Just giving Bobby Reed a great chance to get the assist there for Gunnarsson. And Gunnarsson and Arto, though, have just been ridiculous with their goals. They've got such important goals in that midfield position. I've said this before. I love these types of midfielders. So, yeah. That's been kind of my two favourite. I've got so many favourites. We've grown to know these players so well, like how they play and stuff. But, yeah. Okay, good tackles there. We didn't get it out, though. McTominay, Jezobad, Ward, passing it around. Crystal Palace could get the ball in, and Ayew doesn't head it. It goes over his head, straight to Zaha's feet. Zaha's going to score in that position. Wilfried Zaha with the goal. Great little player, that one. A lot of people want to get him, but he'd be expensive. It's always interesting. There's a lot of really good players at certain teams, but because they're so important to those teams, like, you'd have to spend so much money to get them. It's like what happened with, I guess, Sigurdsson at Swansea. Like, Everton had to pay like 45 million to get him just because he was such an important, vital, and good player for the team. They ended up having to pay so much money for him. And a lot of people might say he was, you know, too expensive. But for me, as a Swansea fan, that's, you know, there's no way we're going to let him go for anything less because that's how important he is to us. Keep playing the way you have and the result will come, yeah. I think you've been playing quite well. I'm quietly confident, actually. I really thought I was going to be nervous and really tense today for this last part, but actually I'm feeling quietly calm. I think that Watford win has really helped, but here we go, a free kick. Oh no! Dennis Turek, you son of a... He scored a simple free kick. What was Smithies doing here? Should have got it. Should have got that, I think. Should have got that. Win. Oh, okay. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, we're 1 point ahead of Fulham. Okay, so we still have to beat Fulham. That's really it. If Everton lose their game later on, actually, we definitely are safe from them. So we just have to hope either Leicester lose their last game, or we beat Fulham, or draw with Fulham. And we'd still be okay. Okay, this isn't the end of the world. It's not the end of the world, but I don't think we should be losing this game. I've gone... no, wait. Live. Go live. Sorry. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Probably shouldn't... Now YouTube's going to hurt me because I said that word. Okay. But, okay, Patterson. What's he going to do? He's got a yellow card. Fires the ball back to Morrison. Morrison hits it forward. Gets it to Bobby Reed. Oh, Bobby Reed, you... How... I mean, the fact he got that ball was ridiculous. It went straight over those Crystal Palace defenders. He just had to control it. He normally would do great with a ball like that. Patterson has been slightly injured, but there's nothing I can do. We don't have Bobby Reed here. Oh, sorry, not Bobby... I'm getting addicted to Bobby Reed now. We don't have Richards here. Richards would be our man to come on for him. So I'm going to have to make do. We need to change something. Okay. Dos Santos, you're not having the best of games. Murphy's not really either. But we haven't got Cabot. Yeah, Cabot's not here. He's injured. I'm going to bring on Junior. We're going to bring on Junior. Gunnarsson is looking tired, but he scored that. He is looking anxious as well. Okay, we'll bring on Joe Rouse for him. He got the goal. He's the hero he needs to be. But he's a little bit shaken. You know, he's a bit nervous now because he sees us losing when he scored that important goal that could have won us the game. Come on, we got 15 minutes left. Please don't make me have to go to the last game to survive. I really don't want to. I know at the beginning of the season I said I wanted a close final end of season just to make things fun. It's always nice, but I really just want to win. Oh, really just want... We fought so hard this season. This whole season has been just just a good challenge though. A good challenge. Okay. There's no point. 88th minute. There's no point making a change. I'm just wasting time, really. So we'll just let time go by. Oh, are you kidding me? We're going to lose. I really shouldn't have lost that game. We actually performed pretty well. Really nice goal by us, but Crystal Palace got a couple of good goals as well, so maybe I can't complain. Good job there. It's going to come down to the final match. Oh, no. Game Y. It's disappointing, yeah. Disappointing. It's going to come down to the final game. Patterson is injured for a few days. I think that that's okay. He shouldn't be out for the last game. Everton, we need to hope lose. I need to hope Everton lose against Liverpool, which they should. Please, FM gods. Oh, damn it. I'll see you guys for the last game of the season against Fulham. The decider for who goes down. Oh God, no. Why? And we have arrived at our destination. The last game of the season against Fulham, which has ended up being the deciding game whether we survive. Not just Cardiff, but also this series. Obviously, if we get relegated and fired, I mean, we'll have to just start a new series. But if we can survive, I would love to continue this. It's just Fulham standing in our way. But I would like to ask you guys anyway, before we go to the final match, before we see what the computer says, you know, the fans in the game say, who do you think was our best player of the season? I'm thinking maybe Arthur. Arthur, I think, maybe was our best player of the season. I would love to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Obviously, we will see after the match, no matter whether we win or lose. But yes, it would be nice to know who you thought was your best player. Obviously, we will be fine even if we draw. And obviously, if Leicester lose or draw, we're also safe then. So there's a lot of ways we can survive. But we got to secure this. Why could we not secure it against Crystal Palace? That would have been really nice. Get to the last part of the season, have a bit of tension, beat Crystal Palace, then we go, there we go, everything's great, it's fine. And then we can be like, okay, the final game of the season is the dead rubber. But no, the game had to just make this as tense as bloody possible. I mean, playing as Cardiff, what did I expect? Of course, the last game of the season was going to be vital for us. We played well against them last time, though. So, you know, I'm quietly confident. But Leicester are playing Brighton, and Brighton are relegated, so Brighton might not be the best here. Dos Santos did get injured like a day or two ago, just before the match. Same with Ashley Richards. So we are going to have to take him off. Jimmy Cabot is going to come on for him, even though he's not completely fit. We're going to have to bring him on. And we'll change you to attack. So other than that, though, everything is mostly the same what we've been playing before. Everything's what you'd expect. I haven't really changed much throughout the course of the season. But this is my custom tactic that I think works with these players. And I think it has done. I think, you know, we were meant to fight bravely against relegation. We pushed it to the end of the last day of the season. Whether we win or lose, I think we can hold our heads high that we probably beat most people's expectations. So, you know what? I think this tactic works. Either way. But I really want to win. I mean, I would like to start a different one. That's the problem with Football Manager. You always want to kind of start other ones, but this one's been such a tense season. It's been such a challenge. Fulham seems to be playing very similar to when we played them last time. Very good players there. I mean, it would be nice to see them get relegated. You know, Sessegnon could be bought. Kenny, Veto. I think Skirl's on loan, so it doesn't matter about him. But there's some good players there. So if they get relegated, I wouldn't be bothered about that. And it would show the the team that spent all that money gets relegated in Cardiff, who didn't spend much money. We survive. That's how it should be. I've been from a win to end these bad run of results. We'll go for that. I do expect to win. A draw would be okay. But we do kind of expect the win. Mangus at 150 appearance. It's a fantastic occasion. Top performance, I expect. Okay, hopefully my heart will be okay. I'm quietly confident. A lot of times when I'm in this sort of position, I'm really nerve-wracked. But I'm actually quietly confident, just because, you know, a draw would be okay. Leicester have to win as well. Seri, though, with the corner. And luckily it did not go in. It almost went in there. But it's been only the first 5 minutes. How are things looking? Can't really tell anything so far. Chambers with a throw-in. Almost got a tackle there. Chambers again. Vieto. Can he fire a cross in? He gets it to Mitrovic. He gets it to Kenny. And Kenny, I think he can do a good long shot, if I remember correctly. So we were quite lucky they hit it over. At the moment, Fulham have most of the possession. And they seem to be getting a lot of it in our area. But they're not getting many good shots. So that's okay. They're definitely coming on the attack. I'm getting a little bit worried now. They are looking like the better team from the first 20 minutes. Mitrovic gets it to Skirl. Skirl, and he scores. Uh-oh. Okay, Leicester have had Vardy sent off. Okay. It's okay. Me and Fulham might survive, please. Leicester. Brighton, please. I know you're relegated. Don't you do this. Okay, Fulham have our number here. They played us last time. We outplayed them. They have come back and know how we're playing. We've had one shot in the first 20 minutes. Okay, Cunningham. Passes it back. Please, guys, come on. Don't let it end this way. We fought so hard. Don't let it end this way, guys. Skirl. Good. Almost a good ball, sorry. I was meant to say almost. Kenny, though, running forward. Again, a good tackle. But they still have the ball. It's not. If you get a tackle, it doesn't matter if they keep the ball, really. Seri, though, gets it back to Johansson. Johansson still getting for Skirl, though, with again, he scored the last goal. He misses this one. This is not good at all. Please, Leicester, please, 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 please. Brighton, please score. Just score to make me my heart. Okay, now I'm fretting. Now I'm actually panicking. This is not what I had in mind. West Ham are beating Everton, but that doesn't matter. Everton can't catch up to us anyway. But it looks like Everton are definitely going to get relegated. So poor Everton. Poor Everton indeed. Come on. Where's the Leicester game? Brighton have scored. Yes. Oh my. Brighton, you beautiful, beautiful seagull. I mean, we're both birds. That's why. You know, we're the bluebirds, they're the seagulls. They're helping us out here. That's what's going on. Leicester and Everton could get relegated. Wow. That is a surprise season. If that happens. But we need to perform better. We need to go. They've had one shot on target, though. But it's not good enough. That's it, guys. Come on, fire up. Get out there. Fight for your position in the Premier League. These fans, they saw you get up before. You know, Gunnarsson, you were there. You were a bit younger back then. But now you're older, you're wiser, you're more experienced. You know these fans in Cardiff want it. And the city deserves it. It's a big city, you know. It's a capital of Wales. They need it. They need to stay in the Premier League. Okay, Skirl. Gets it to Vieto, and almost a second goal there. I don't see where we're going to get a goal at this rate. I can't see where it's coming from. We have to change something. Patterson's getting tired. We haven't really got anyone to replace him with. We're going to bring on Junior for Murphy, because I don't think he's really doing anything today. Cabot will go on the attack. I don't think he's really helping out. The midfield's looking fired up, motivated. They're in it, but I don't see anything being created from any of these guys, so Junior hopefully can bring a bit of inspiration. We see one goal. One goal to secure it. Brighton have got 2 goals. Oh, I think we're safe. I think we actually have done it. Everton are going to beat Leicester, but it won't be enough. Oh, thank you, Brighton. Thank you, Leicester, for being so bad. Thank you, Leicester, for being worse than we were. I can't believe actually Fulham were going to survive. I actually thought they were out. But Bobby Reid, Bobby Reid scored, and he gets it. Bobby Reid, you beautiful man. Jimmy Cabot with the assist. What an assist. Cabot, I mean, it looked like we're secure from the Brighton game anyway, but look at that pass. The man we brought in January, him and Dos Santos, I really do think have brought an air of freshness to the team. I really do think they've made a difference, which is nice to see as a manager. The players you brought in made a difference, even if slightly. But they both have to keep getting switched out because they both keep getting injured. Mostly Cabot getting injured, but yeah, he's made up for it right there. Look at that. Leicester have got one back. Okay, Leicester have got one back. Okay, we can't be... We're not safe. We need to make sure this is fine. Our defenders are not tired. Cunningham is. We'll bring on Bennett. And I think we should change one of our midfielders. Arta is nervous. Yeah, Gunnarsson is our man. You know, Arta's just a lone player. Rouse will come on. I like Rouse. It's such a shame for Rouse. I really like him, but with Gunnarsson and Arta, I really like them slightly more. He doesn't get to play. So I'm hoping if we do survive, maybe we can make a free midfield formation. Everton beating West Ham there. Did we get an update? We didn't. Okay. And it's now 2 minutes in. We got what we wanted. We got what we wanted. Good job, guys. Ah, that feels good. That feels good. Okay. We didn't have to rely on Brighton. I mean, we almost did. But getting the draw there, we would have been fine anyway. Seri, though, can he get the goal? Okay, that's good. I'll be happy. If we get the draw here, yes! Oh, okay. Okay, we didn't play well. We didn't play well. 1 shot on target, but we did it. We got the draw. We got what was needed. Well done, lads. You put a lot of people wrong there by not getting defeat. You did well to come back and salvage a draw. Yeah, I'm proud of you. You came back, even though you were looking not great. We came 16th. That's actually really nice. That's only 35 points. But yeah, 32 points. Got Leicester, Everton, and Brighton relegated. There's going to be some good players to try and jump in on, shall we say. And Fulham survived. I can't believe that. Me and Fulham just did the great escape. We just completely, absolutely, I don't know how we did it. Everton, you were doing so well. They were doing so well. I mean, can we see like their league position? I don't know. Well, I guess we can't. But they were doing so well. Those fixtures, remember when we looked at it before? I mean, look how bad it was. And they didn't even win. Their last Premier League win was still that Tottenham game. They didn't win any after that. What? I thought maybe they at least won 1 game, like the Wolves game or something. They actually didn't. They drew Tottenham and Arsenal. But they couldn't find a win. They deserved to get relegated. What a collapse. What a collapse indeed. Well, guys, I will see you for the after honours, because Cardiff are staying in the Premier League. We're going to rebuild this team. We're going to rebuild it. And here we are for the awards for the season. You know what, guys? I'm absolutely glowing right now. I can't stop smiling. I am just so happy with that. I know it wasn't maybe the most epic of, Premier League seasons or seasons you've probably seen on FM on YouTube at the moment. I'm sure other people have done amazing things, but the fact we're taking Cardiff and survived, to me, that's an achievement. So I don't know. I thought that was pretty fun. I can't wait to actually get into this off season and start thinking about how we're going to rebuild this team. This is going to be fun. It could all collapse next season, but I hope you guys would join me for that. But the fans' player of the season was Gunnarsson. So actually, they did not vote for Arte. He came second, but they actually said Gunnarsson was their main man. And I like that. I love to see the loyal Gunnarsson getting the fans' pleasure. Rowles actually came third, which is interesting because he didn't get that many games overall. I mean, he did. I guess he came on quite a bit, but I do really like him as well. He looks like a really good little player. 25 years old, not even that old. Callum Patterson got the goal of the season. Giovanni Dos Santos got sign of the season, and young player was Callum Patterson. We might as well look at this goal of the season. Oh, it was the Fulham. It was that Fulham game from ages ago. Okay, yep, the free kick. Look at that, lovely. I mean, was that really the best? Was that really the... Oh, I got a little achievement, that's nice. But was that really the best of the season? Okay, just a free kick, but... Okay, good job for Patterson. Season in review. Cardiff are expected to be relegation certainties heading into the season, and although that was the case, they will be delighted to finish with their heads above water. 92% full for our attendance. We might need a new stadium at some point. That's maybe something to keep in mind. Remember to forget 4-0 against Wolves. Yeah, that was a horrible game. 5-2 against Southampton was really nice. But there we go, guys. That was our season. Well, I'm going to go have a rest. I'm going to lie down a bit, and hopefully we can come back and we'll see what we'll have brought in to the team. I'm looking forward to seeing how much money we get. Finances. Look at 38 million. How much is the debt? We haven't got the debt below 100 million yet. I was hoping to be below 100 million by the time we get here. Have they told us how much money we get? Not yet. So hopefully we'll get a good amount of money. Hopefully we can make a lot of changes to this team. We really need it. And I hope you guys will be there to support me along the way. Tell me what you thought of the season. I hope to see you next time with some changes. Bye-bye.